And it was the 6th round of the X20 Baal Trophy from Baal, the GP Sven Nys. Again, the rain coming down, the first rain we've seen in a number of races. And it was Jolanda Neff that got off to an absolute flyer, full of confidence after a good race and a winner here back in 2019. But it was Pieterse making a mistake, first time up the steps, coming off the carpeted section, slipping on the wood, drifting back to 7th position. She recovered back to 4th, but by that time, Lucinda Brand had already done a flyer.
Yeah, she'd already gone over the top. She'd used Neff's speed at the start to take her away. She saw that was trouble. She does not want to let her go. And yeah, she just dispatched herself from this entire group as Baxter then took on the fight for the 2nd position with Pieterse and Neff behind her.
Yeah, Lucinda Brand taking 10 seconds out of the rest of the bunch on the first lap. Zoe Baxter coming back in after a broken wrist, taking out most of her cross season, but coming back into rapid form, but was not able to touch Lucinda Brand on that first lap. But Pieterse as well was riding fast, riding smooth, a course that she's won on before, but unfortunately could not get back onto Brand. And Brand, winner of the last 5 X20 races, looking to make it 6 on the bounce, was just able to slip and slide around the corner, but didn't put a foot wrong in the early stages of the race. And that gap going out to 25 seconds ahead of Pieterse, with Baxter trying to hang on into 3rd position.
And Pieterse used all of her skills in the places that she could use them with a little bit of flair, carrying the speed in every section. But it's just that Brand had that power, and Brand was completely in control, with Baxter trying to get herself back up onto Pieterse wheel for the 3rd spot.
And we saw really tough conditions, and it's splitting the race to races to bits after a number of races where there's been a line of riders and a bit more tactical and a bit more like a road criterium. This was back to real hardcore cross and hard climbs, hard descents. And Lucinda Brand had a masterclass in how to ride this circuit.
With loads of practice and loads of knowledge of the line, she trains here all the time. She just knew what she was doing. And Pieterse really tried on that final lap to try and close that gap. I think Brand was still in control. So if she had come back, then she still would have had the ability to attack her again. And Brand was just so consistent in the way that she rides the lines, completely in control.
Yeah, Brand getting that early gap, and it was hovering about 25 seconds. As we saw a number of riders swapping bikes, Jolanda Neff swapping over. The conditions changing, riders, some starting on intermediate tyres, having to swap to muds mid-race, but Brand always in control. Then we saw a really big scrap for 4th position, and this had overall consequences as well. Lucinda Brand way ahead in the overall, but the latter stages saw a fight between Bakker and Riberola, sitting 2nd and 5th overall. Jolanda Neff not taking part in the overall series, but looking for a place in that top 5. We saw Pieterse charging this lap, trying to bring back to Lucinda Brand.
Yeah, this is the lap she really put it in, didn't she? And she was actually 9 seconds quicker in the end than Brand on this final lap, but it just wasn't to be. And she did everything right. And maybe if she'd been able to do that earlier in the race, she might have been able to get up to Brand. But like we say, I mean, a solid performance. She'll be happy with that. And Baxter taking a brilliant 3rd spot, her first podium of the season so far.
Yeah, and on to the last lap, Lucinda Brand had plenty of time to play with. And as she came up to the finish line, Lucinda Brand making it 6 from 6 and a clean sweep so far in the X20 series, taking her 19th win of the year, 13 on the bounce. Pieterse, winner of her first race 2 days ago in Deegan, a solid 2nd place.
This interview, how hard was it today, Lucinda Brand?
It was quite hard. Of course, it doesn't look like that because in the first lap I have already a gap. But to maintain that and to keep pace on this course, you see it on the last hill. In the end, I also can't ride it up anymore.
For, I don't know, how many times in your career you win this trophy, X20 trophy. Are you happy with it?
Yeah, of course. It's really nice course. We train a few times in the beginning of the year always. So I feel a little bit home here as well. And of course, it's Sven's hometown race. It's always the first day with new partners, sometimes new kids. So it's always a good one to be straight away there.
Fancy bidding on hand-painted duck for a good cause. Lucinda Brand 6 from 6 in the X20 series. Another 3 races coming up over the weekend for you as well. There we go, GP. Sven Nys takes a little while to get that confidence, putting a bit of strapping on, we see, but 3rd position for Backstead, Brand 1st, Pieterse 2nd, Jolanda Neff 3rd, Manon Bakker 5th position, Riberola 6th, Carrier 7th, Landenberg 8th, Krabbe 9th, and Vida Logan. So a number of races coming up, and there you go, your overall Lucinda Brand, as you correctly mentioned. Enough of a lead now, 4 minutes if you DNS or DNF a race, so she's well in control and ahead of Manon Bakker in 2nd. Brouwer's still keeping 3rd position, so Riberola had an opportunity. Brouwer's missing this race. Riberola, I thought, would move up into